Hello, welcome to the vlog. July's vlog this month has been absolutely crazy. A lot of trips and really fun days. You saw in the beginning of this vlog that we were up in Spokane, Washington. We went to Idaho, different parts to see family, and my husband also played in hoopfest, which was really fun. It was our first time going and they did really well. There's so many teams. If you know anything about hoopfest, it's huge. They block off the entirety of downtown Spokane, and I forget how many. I think it was like around 4,000 or 5,000 teams play over the course of, what is it? I don't remember if it's a few days or a week. But yeah, that was really fun trip. I think we're going to do it next year again. As I'm recording this voiceover, the Olympics started and I'm watching the volleyball for Japan and Germany, and I'm German, and so I'm like rooting for them, but I also love Japan, so my heart is torn between these two teams, and I don't know like who I want to win. I think Germany is winning so far. I have it on mute in the background, so when I'm finished with this I can finish it. But it is so good. Also, fun fact about me is I play volleyball. I used to play in school just for a couple years when I was in intermediate school, so it wasn't that serious. But my husband's family has a volleyball court, and so we play over at their house a lot with just friends, nothing too serious, and it's really fun. I love volleyball. And I love watching soccer. I've never really tried to play soccer, but those are my two favorite sports. And I'm not a sports girl, but soccer and volleyball, I absolutely love. You'll also see later that we took a day trip to Tahoe with more family, and that was really enjoyable. Another fun fact is when we moved over here from Hawaii, I always thought, I live in Northern California, and I always thought Tahoe was so overrated and not pretty. And I'm thinking, was I just trying to be a pick-me girl and trying to be different? Because when I go now, and it's been like this for the last few years, I love it. I would move there in a heartbeat if I could afford it. I love the snow. I can totally deal with that. And my husband and I, we snowboard, so it'd be no biggie. But I don't know why I ever had the audacity to think that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this vlog and you see me kind of develop something really cool at the end. And also next month's vlog is going to be so cool because I'm so crazy about painting. I'm having so much fun, and you'll just see it all later. So subscribe and don't miss it. Enjoy the rest of the video, and this voiceover is done. Hello, I'm back from my trip, and you probably saw the footage that I got in pictures. It was really nice. My husband played really well at basketball. They all did, and it was just nice to see family, see the beautiful nature. Coeur d'Alene is gorgeous. McCall, Idaho also is gorgeous. It was fun to be there, and I'm happy to be home. I was working on a piece, and I did what I do best. I scrapped it. It's fine. I'm moving on. I'm going to paint something else instead of trying to recreate the same thing because I'm actually more excited about what I want to paint now instead of what I was working on. I just need to fumble around. I need to practice with it a little bit more. It was just a vase of tulips, but I was trying to go for a different style than I usually do. I wasn't giving up. I kept trying, and so it was to the point where it's like, they're so loud. This was it. Anyways, it was to the point to where I kept trying to redo it, and I decided I'm just gonna restart something else and move on before I get super discouraged and want to die and throw that painting on the wall. So that's what I'm gonna do. But I think before I start painting something else, I'm going to set up like a little gallery wall with my work. I haven't done that at all. We just had 2 existing nails in the wall, and so I just put 2 paintings up there. But I'm gonna actually try and assemble something and make it look good. So when I come in here, I see my favorite pieces I've done, and I feel inspired, and it looks more like an art studio. So let's do that. Alrighty, there we are. It does look like a little crooked, but whatever. I'm just gonna leave it. I can't tell. They're just hung up with Tic Tacs, or tacks. It'll be nice when I film. I'll have this behind me now. A little bit more professional, shall I say. Anyways, I do want to start the new painting. I think I'm going to do that now. I don't know why every single painting that I've been doing, I'm struggling so much and I end up scrapping them. I think I just need to practice more with drawing, sketchbooking, which you already saw what I sketched today. You already saw what I did. Those were those tulips that I was trying to paint, and I tried a new method. That's why it didn't work. But anyway, I think I just need to get back into sketchbooking. Oh, sketching! Right, sketchbooking is the correct word though. Whatever. Sketching. And just get the practice and familiarity again with composition and values and stuff like that. Because that's what I'm struggling on. Anyways, let's get started and see what happens. I'm also listening to Rhythm of War, and I just started it. I'm only on the 5th chapter. It is so... I just love this series so much. I had issues with Shalom and Kaladin, like their weird, fleeting, non-existent romance. That was a little weird to me. You could see Mabel in the corner. Yeah, I didn't really like that part, but like throughout the other 3 books, I didn't really like that. But so far, this one's good, and I'm excited to see what happens. I know it's just going to be super intense. And then I think the 5th one just came out or is coming out. I don't remember what it's called, but this series is so good and intense, and it's so fun listening to it. Reading the actual books, I would have a hard time with. I own Wave Kings, but it's this thick. It's a huge book. I don't know if any of you guys watching have read that series. If you have, let me know. Let me know your rating and which one's your favorite, who's your favorite, because nobody that I know has read the series, and I'm alone in how I feel. Hello, it's Thursday. I went to the art supply store yesterday, and I want to show you the things that I got. So I got 4 brushes. I've been needing these types of brushes for a long time. I find that every time I paint, I'm like, I need to go to the store and get this brush. I got 2 flat brushes. It's pretty big. I feel like an influencer. And this is the other flat brush. And I always need these when I paint. I especially need these 2 brushes next. I love using filbert brushes. This is the bigger one. And this is the smaller one. So I love long handles. And lastly, you already know what I got. 2 wooden panels and an MDF panel. I'm so excited to paint on these. In my craft store, they always have like half off the price. It's always 50% off for canvases and panels and stuff. And it's just like, why don't you guys just mark it down? Because not once have I seen it go up to full price, which I don't understand. But I'm so excited to use these. I was completely out of panels and stuff. That's my last one. So I needed a good restock. Right now I'm just going to edit a video for Instagram. I'm trying to start every single painting sesh with sketching first, just to get my juices flowing, because I used to do that a lot and then I kind of stopped for a couple months. I can tell that it makes a big difference. It's been so long since I've sketched regularly, so I'm excited to get back into it and use my colored pencils. I really want to get some crayons, but when does the wanting stop for an artist? Never. You always want something. That's just how it is.
Get ready for work.
Hello! It's Thursday today. I always paint on Thursdays. Thursday is like my biggest free day the whole day. So I usually use it as an entire painting day, project day, whatever. I am mixing up paints. I got this idea from Jordan Stellar. She did this really cool paint cup idea where she just mixed her paints in these little cups, and she doesn't have to mix it on her palette every time. And I'm a palette girl, so I wanted to try this. This is what I have so far. I have quite a few of like my favorite colors and colors that I do paint with a lot. A lot of greens and blues because that's my favorite to paint with. And I'm so into this blue color, very light, pale. Such a good idea. Honestly, I'm excited to see how it goes. I'm going to use this when I do my painting today. So I'm having so much fun right now painting. Oh my gosh. I'm having so much fun. And I can't wait to show you guys what I am doing when I finish, because I don't want to film. I just don't want the pressure of like, you know, I just need to do it alone. But it's, this is so fun. And it's like, this is so cool. This is so cool. And I feel like I'm finally, maybe, I don't know, maybe this is too early to say, but like figuring this out, figuring my style out. I don't know if that's too soon to say, but this is so fun. Okay, so I did not show you the pieces that I painted yesterday that I was so excited for. I'm going to show you them now because I finished them just now. So here's the first one that I did. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm in love with this. And the reason why it's all folded is because I was going to make these little art books from the same YouTuber that made the little paint cups. And I was planning on doing that with this one. But I ended up just loving this so much that I'm not going to fold it. I'm just going to keep it. I did go over with colored pencils, so it's mixed media, and I just like highlighted certain things. I'm obsessed. Let me show you the second one. And at this point, after I did that, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited, because I feel like it's been a while since I had like a breakthrough and so much fun painting something. So this was the second one, and I really like the colors. The blue ties in with the bow, and my husband said these are little wine cup tulips, which I thought was kind of cute. I could name it that. But I think like it's just so weird, like the blueberries, and I'm obsessed. Which one's your favorite? Do you like this one? Do you like this one? I don't really paint on paper ever, but since it was supposed to be folded up, I did. And I really like how it went on. Paper is just so much cheaper than going through my canvases or my wooden panels. But I'm so excited. I feel like I made a breakthrough. And as I was saying before, I don't want to jump to conclusions too soon. But what if this is my thing? Like, this is, like, I found finally the in-between style that I like, you know? I don't know. Is that too soon to say? I don't want to jinx it, but I'm so excited, and this is just so much fun. And like the colors, I can do so much. Okay, I'm gonna get to painting.